Hi guys, and welcome to Journeys Without Border. My name is Debbie Allen,
And I'm Victoria West.
and we will talk about our lives in Qatar, our experiences, and you will see much of what you saw in the intro. So here it goes. So I'm a teacher here. I'm Jamaican. I'm sure you heard the accent, so you know that. And Victoria.
Well, I'm a clinical nurse specialist, and I'm originally from Sierra Leone, but I grew up in the UK.
So it's important to when you come into a setting, you find like-minded people, and I found a squad. So this is my first squad, and then you'll meet first member of my squad, and then you'll meet the other squad members as we go through. So Victoria, how did you get to Qatar?
So I was thinking about better opportunities for myself and my children, and I was looking for an overseas job. I worked in the UK for 18 years as a nurse, and I had done clinical hematology as a specialist nurse, and I just thought that I wanted to go overseas, and I just saw this advert and decided to apply for it.
Okay, good. So like I said earlier, I'm a teacher, I'm Jamaican. I taught for a number of years in Jamaica, and then I came here as a teacher. Actually, my destination was to Dubai, and we had some technical difficulties, let's call it that, and then so I ended up here, and I love it being here. One of the things I like about Qatar, though I must say, is that my dream was never ever to pay tax. In Qatar, there is no income tax, so that's one of my favorite things about here. I came with my two boys. Victoria came with
My three boys.
So most of who you'll meet throughout this process, you'll understand that we are all single women who came with our children. So whether we are married or widowed in Victoria's case, I'm divorced. I don't know if something to celebrate.
Separated sometimes.
Yeah, parties I did celebrate. But anywho, I shouldn't be saying that. But I actually, we all came, we're parents together, and we support each other in terms of so many other areas of our lives. So when the other squad members come in, you get to chime in, they'll chime in and they'll tell you exactly about their experience being here. But we particularly like the safety, isn't that so, Victoria?
Yes.
Because for kids, it's a phenomenal place to raise children. So guys, this is squad number 2, and her name is?
My name is Paula Alicia.
And she came with me, so you know where she comes from. If she came with me. Oh,
Yadi.
yes. So, Paula, why did you bother to come to Qatar?
Oh my
Why would you leave
goodness.
sunny Jamaica to come to Qatar?
Why did I come to Qatar? I came to Qatar for better opportunities. I came to Qatar to gain more experience, more skills, more expertise in teaching. Yes, I'm a teacher.
Perfect.
Like her.
And guess what happened, guys? Of the ladies you'll meet today, Paula is the only one that is married. Properly married. Yes, so Paula is married. Her kids are back home.
Yes, in Jamaica.
And but she goes home very often.
Yes.
And I don't know, for those of you who have been into this Middle East, you know that we travel 14, 16 hours to get from one flight to get home.
Yes.
But she goes home very, very often.
Yes, I do.
So she's a mother and a half here.
Yes.
Right. When we talk about we want to tap into faith and alignment. What does that mean to you? Because to leave all the way from the Western world way into Jamaica to come so far, I mean, it has to come from a great place. How do you feel about that?
It did, because I believe that God goes with me and He directs my path. And it was about faith, because this is far away from my home, and I just believe that God, if you're going to take me from Jamaica, you are my guide, you are my light. It's all about faith. I'm leaning on you, and I'm still here. So it was all about praying, fasting, asking God, if this is for me, I will go. If it's not, I should be in Jamaica. So here I am.
Alright guys, so this is squad number 3, and her name is Alberta. She's the most excited one of us all, and you'll get to see all these things about her in later videos. So we're going to find out a little about Alberta and why is she in the Middle East. Over to
Hello
you.
guys! Thank you, Debbie. Well, as you already know, I am Alberta, the most exciting member of the squad. Yeah! Right, I am a mum of 2, and I come from Ghana. I grew up in Ghana, and I got married, moved to UK, and presently I'm living in Qatar. Why did I come all this far? You will know soon. Guess what? I thought, I need to explore, share my experiences, have fun, meet exciting people like Debbie and the crew. And guess what? I am living it in Qatar, and I feel younger, I feel exciting, I am exploring, and that's the best thing and decision I've ever taken. But guess what? I do miss my family sometimes, but I've got a bigger family here too.
Absolutely.
And
And guess what happened? She's also a teacher. She's a kindergarten teacher. So can you imagine this level of excitement in a classroom? And it is consistent. She's consistent with this level of excitement. But having lived so far away from home, away from family and so on, there are challenges that we experience.
definitely.
And I want to find out from you, what is one challenge, if there's any, that you have experienced since being in the Middle East, as opposed to what you're accustomed to in our Western world?
In life, we all face challenges one way or the other. I miss my children almost all the time, even if they are with me or not even with me. I miss my family back home in the UK. But technology,
Absolutely.
yay!
That
And I
is.
get to communicate with them effectively all the time. But I don't let that face me down. I just pick up myself and I'm going.
So guys, we're going to wrap up now. And in wrapping up, we want to talk a little about our faith journey. We're all Christians. We are living in a Muslim world. But we each have our own different kinds of testimony. For me, personally, I find that I'm a better Christian here than I was back home, because you're cornered to be a better Christian, to tap into your faith. Because as we said earlier, all of us came here without family. So we had to find our own family, find our own sisterhood, find people to support us raising children, find people with commonalities. And so we find that we were able to find people at work as well as people in our church. So we are all very, very faith driven. So for me personally, like I said, I am big on faith, and I'm better being a Christian having had the experience of the Middle East.
Yeah.
So for me, I find going to church very, very important for me. Not just going to church, because I do believe in Christ. And I find that I lean on him a lot when I'm in trouble, and I really would like that for my children. So I find I have to actually make an effort to go to church, because they know about Islam more than they know about Christianity, because they talk about it in school. And I think for me, Christianity in their development should be a big part of their development. So I do go to church regularly. I do take them to Friday school, and we pray as well as a family, which we didn't back home. So yes, I think my
What
faith
is different?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, for me, I would say that just like Victoria and Debbie just said, I'm more stronger in faith here because I have time to worship God. I have time for myself and my son as well, and we go to church every Friday and even go for fellowship sometimes on Mondays, and we read the Bible together. We spend time together, and that helps with my Christian faith. And I meet a lot of other people, just like my lovely ladies here, who also believe in God and worship God in truthfulness, you know. And it's this faith that has driven us all here to be better Christians, I must say. And I'm loving God, and I always say only God.
Okay, well, for me, faith is believing in the unseen and just allowing God to guide me based on my foundation as a Christian. And I know being here, I have been tested, and we have all been tested in so many
Absolutely.
ways. And if it were not for our faith and our belief in God, we would not have sustained and are still here thanking God and talking about God and His faithfulness. So for me, I've grown more in my spirituality because I have to have a personal relationship with God. So in Jamaica, having kids, running a house in the mornings, it's just getting the kids ready. But here I can have that quality devotion with God every single morning, and that just sets my pace and my tone throughout the rest of the day. So yes, my faith has really been grounded in God since I have been here, yes.
And one thing we want to point out is that we actually went to our first gospel concert ever in
Yeah.
Qatar.
Yeah.
Because since
That's
I've-
right.
Yeah, because
Yes,
since we've been here, we
right.
actually went to a couple of
Yes.
songs,
Yeah.
and, and concerts. So you're
Don
talking.
Moen as well.
Done more, right? We did
Yeah.
that, and there's somebody else we went to. I can't remember
Yeah.
this time. I think I posted on my Instagram some time ago. But we are really, really grounded in our Christian walk since we've been here, and it's so good because for me, it was like an out of body experience when you walk into an arena with all Christians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a Muslim country.
In a Muslim country.
Yeah.
It says a lot.
With every color.
Color, creed, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal experience.
Mm.
So our faith really is, we tap into in a serious way here. So when I said we're courage meet faith, this is exactly what we're talking about, because it takes some serious courage to come all the way across the Middle East as women, into a Muslim world.
Live in the known,
Living
in the
known,
known,
for the unknown.
unknown, yes.
I can remember when I was at my first Hillsongs concert, and they were actually singing Faith Without the Boundaries. What is it? That song about
Spirit.
right. That's Faith Without Borders. I was blown away. I was in tears because I was saying that this is exactly how we feel, and it's a definition of actually being away from family, from the known, as Paula said, to the unknown, but then you meet Christ. And this is where you meet Christ when you leave all of that. So
Yeah, and just to add, before I came, because I knew it was a Muslim country, and I knew that men were more accepted than women, and I was coming on my own with my boys. I actually prayed. I said, Lord, go before me, be there with me. If this is not for me, don't give me the job. Before I even went for the interview. So coming here, I came here with total faith. I didn't know what I was coming to. I came without a nanny. My son was 2.5 and the eldest was 14. I didn't know who was going to look after my children, and I had to go to work the next day. But I knew, because I had that job and I fasted and prayed, that God will be with me.
That's right.
And I just think that my faith has grown in leaps
Absolutely,
and bounds since I
absolutely.
came here, because I know
Absolutely.
God is with me here. So
yes, definitely. And I feel like a new person, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm more mature, and I'm thinking I even look younger too.
Yes, of course we do.
Oh my God.
We
So
do.
guys-
People who know us would know.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
we
is
look
not what you look like 10 years back. No, or guys,
with all the stress
oh no,
of the Western world.
Yeah, it's a different kind of vibe, guys.
Yeah.
And so eventually we will do more videos. We talk to you. We definitely do something in church, and something so that you can actually see us from a different perspective. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and this is my first video, and there are many more videos to come. I want to thank my squad for participating, and this is definitely something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So guys, please like, please subscribe, and of course, hit that notification bell so you know when we upload something else. Alright, so thank you very much for joining, and peace out.
Thank you.
Bye. And please share.
Share.
That's right.